Hi everyone, my name is Bukky. Welcome to this channel, your number one place where you learn about personal finance and career. Today we are talking about how to identify investment scams. And why is this topic important? It's important because a lot of people have been scammed through one investment platform or network lately, right? Especially last year, there were a lot of scams like that. And I also get requests from people on this channel saying, can you please look at this platform? Is it legit? Is it not? Can you give me your heads up and all of that? And that's why I believe putting this topic out there right now, it's really important so that it would help you to plan towards your investment plans you're making for the year or for your season. Okay, so without much ado, let's take a deep dive. Welcome back. Okay, so one of the first things I personally do is to look at what is the return rate of this investment you're trying to offer me. Now, if I believe the return rate is outrageous, right, then I would have questions in my mind like, okay, so if this investment is so fantastic, why is everybody not a millionaire or a billionaire, right? So for example, people are offering you an investment and they are promising to give you 10% per month or 6% or 5% per month. That's high. That's a lot of money, because for example, what you would normally compare your rate of return to would be what's the interest rate at the banks. If you put your money at the bank in your country, would the bank be able to give you 5% on a monthly basis? Is this something that is achievable? If the bank cannot give you 5% on a monthly basis and somebody is telling you that they can give you 5% on a monthly basis, you have to ask further questions, because it's very, very likely that that thing is not legit. The chances are high. Now, and you know, the return rate that they would normally, even with 5%, the bank will not give you 5% for a month. Maybe if they want to give you 5%, maybe it's for a whole year. So, and that is a huge difference, right? Imagine getting 5% on an 100,000 naira or dollars investment, or per annum. That's like 5,000, right? Or saying $5,000, or getting that 5% on a monthly basis on an $100,000 investment. That's 5,000 in a month. So in a year would be $60,000, right? If you're getting that 5% every month. I would be careful if somebody is telling me that. And like I said, always compare your return on investment to the current rate in terms of the interest rate that the country is having at that point of time. So that's the first thing you want to look at. Okay, the second thing you want to look at is, you know, if someone is telling you, okay, invest in this platform, it's risk free, there is no way you are going to lose your money. Every investment always have a risk. If somebody is telling you to come invest without a risk, it's likely there's something illegit about it, right? It's really likely. So I would say that you do your due diligence, ask questions, right? Dig further, look at, you know, what their history is like, and mind you, what's their historical performance doesn't necessarily mean that they are going to do the same performance in the future. So I mean, if somebody is telling you it's risk free, there is no way you don't lose any money, you would always get back your money, I would be wary of them. I would question it in terms of how come. All right. The third tip I would look out for would be in terms of what exactly is this investment portfolio into. Now, and this is common in Nigeria. You have a lot of those get rich quick investment platforms, and they will tell you, okay, we are XYZ investment house and we invest in Bitcoin, Forex, real estate, oil and gas and everything. they are jack of all trade, master of none. Permit me to use that. They said they invest in everything. If an investment house is telling you we invest in everything, and they just throw all the big names in terms of investment into your face, and there's really nothing, and when you keep questioning, they're saying, okay, yeah, we have some people who does it, but we do all of these things together, but we have a platform, our trader platform, our forex platform, our Bitcoin platform, our real estate. The moment they start throwing so many things at you at the same time that they invest in, be careful. Be careful of those kind of platforms, because it's very likely that they are actually a Ponzi scheme. They're just trying to hide under the auspices of being an investment house or an investment platform. All right, that's the number 3. The number 4 is that, if they throw so many information at you and you get lost, right? Like there's so many information, and it's a strategy, because if there's so many information, you get lost. You get lost in the detail, and you're not able to follow up. And that's because they're most likely trying to hide something from you, right? They just overwhelm you with loads and loads of information, and that way it will be ambiguous, it will be unclear. There is no clear-cut part. There is no clarity in whatever they are discussing with you and all of that, or whatever their investment or what their core investment is. Then be wary of that. Be wary of that, because they know that you will not be able to catch up or cope with all the things they're throwing at you, with all the information that they are throwing at you, and that way it's very likely that it's a kind of scam that they're trying to do. They're trying to scam you off something. All right. The 5th point that I would I would also share with you would be that those platforms, most times, I said they would have a lot of information, but also check their grammar. There's a lot of errors in their grammar, in their sentences. There's a lot of error in how they formulate and how they communicate. It's really, really not tidy, and then you're like, okay, so if you guys are saying you have you have high technology that could do these things for you, that does this trading for you and all that, why can't you just take care of of the small businesses as well? Take care of these little businesses that could make you look more tidy, right? So if you say that, beware of them. And then sometimes, generally, when you go to website, sometimes how you know that a website is a scam or it's funny is when you look at their tab up there. I mean, where you type in the address, right? And there is an error. If there's an error or a misspelling in the actual address you're trying to get to, be careful. Be careful, because sometimes they are scammers, and they're just trying to use a known address, but then they would change it into something. They will make an error, insert one letter, insert one number into it, and they font it, right? And then you just put in your details, and they can scam you of your income, right? So don't do that. You want to really be careful when you have investment platforms that they are really tackling the way they put their things out there. You want to be wary of them. All right. The bonus tip I would give to you would be that check, are they with any regulators, right? Who is regulating your investment platform, right? Is it the Security Commission of your country, right? Is it the banking association of your country? Is it there has to be a governmental body that they are registered on. I'm not saying in terms of company, right? Not a company registration. I mean a regulatory body that they are subject to, right? Which regulatory body are they subject to? Make sure you have the details, right? Make sure you confirm it before you put your money out to give to people who just want to scam you, right? So, for example, in Nigeria, they will say, okay, we are registered under CAC. Okay, anybody can put up any company and put them under CAC, right? But then the point is, if they're saying they're an investment company, are they registered under SEC, right? the Security Exchange Commission of Nigeria, are they registered under them? Because those regulatory bodies are the ones that give them policies, guidelines that could help them to help you preserve your own money, right? So you want to look at that, and you want to make sure that your investment is with a company that is actually, you know, following some regulatory guidelines, and it's not everywhere and, you know, out of place. All right, guys, I hope this helps you as you consider your new investment platform that you're trying to use. Make sure that they're not promising you ambiguous returns. Make sure they're not telling you, oh, it's no risk, like there is no risk, you would always get your returns back. Make sure that, you know, they're tidy in the way they communicate. It's not just so many information and you're getting lost. Make sure that they are registered under a regulatory body, right? Make sure that it's not just about them being everywhere, you know, being in Bitcoin, Forex, oil and gas, real estate, this, that, and this, you know. Make sure that there's something they are really into. And, you know, also always look at their tab. Is it spelled correctly? Is it the company you're looking for? Or is it just some, you know, scammers hiding behind the company you're looking for, and they're just trying to take away your hard-earned money? Thank you guys for staying until the end. I really hope that this video has helped you, or will help you as you consider the next the next investment platform you're trying to use. And make sure you're not getting into the hands of scammers, because, you know, getting scammed doesn't just affect you in terms of your money, but it also affects you psychologically. All right, don't forget to stay back, watch my other videos, and I'll see you again next time.